How's it going, everybody? My name is Funky Monk John, and welcome back to Wytchwood. Last time we vanquished the grave robbing rat and calmed a rather turbulent banshee. In this episode, we're gonna spend a lot of time around these fish people, I suppose, and get the soul of the fish. Mad crab. These unsightly horrors that befall us, like these things and those guys. I actually don't know. Oh yeah, the crying girl in the next to the boat. I went and got myself some caffeine. This the market. We don't want to go there yet. We wanna get the fish's storyline going. Let's see. We can find it. There she is. She kind of resembles Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Excuse me, can you spare any seashells? I tried all on the beach, but everyone else always gets to them before I can. Well, maybe be faster. You know, like, if you can't, maybe let the fish go. She points along the shoreline where you see scores of fishermen digging in the sand. Every so often one of them discovers a seashell and rejoices as if it were a gold nugget. Seashells? What's the big deal with seashells? The little girl looks down the docks to a particularly large ship at anchor. See that big boat over there? Me doll's the captain. He's supposed to come ashore and tell me all about his adventures on the high seas like he always does, but he hasn't come out since they docked. So I tried to go and see him, but there's a grouchy sailor who says I can't go inside the boat unless I've got seashells. So I tried to find some, but now everyone else is trying to find them too. There's not enough left for me. Sounds fishy, alright. Fishy. You stay there, little one. Let me have a chat with the sailor to get to the bottom of this. Really? I bet he'll listen to a grown-up like you. I promise I won't move a muscle. They spelled it muscle, like M-U-S-S-E-L. Like a clam. We do, in fact, want to activate Track the fish quest. He looks a lot like the, well, how tough are you? From SpongeBob. One of those guys. Whoa there, where do you think you're hobbling off to? Me? Well, I've come to visit my, son. Nah, you know you ain't. The only family anyone on this tub has is the sea itself. And no one gets aboard unless they pay the toll in seashells first. What's a gold-brained swabby like you want with a bunch of dirty shells? It ain't for me, the captain got his own business with them shells, and I ain't one to question him. So either bring me dues, or cast off. Bring me seashells, the nice kind too. Ones that sound like the ocean waves. Okay, well, we just need to craft a pluck pocket. Which isn't. How do I not have any grave bones? Strange. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day today. Let me know how your day is going down in the comments. It's not going so great, well, I hope it gets better. Things usually always do. Get exploded. Dork. Okay. I needed crab arm and I needed some ghosty hands. This way. I don't like them. Or them. Gross. Where's the, oh, there it is. Okay. Looking for the portal. Couple quick diggings should give me what I need. I think I might record some Hades. I don't know. I've really been. I'm making too big a deal out of it, I think. Just to have some content of would be like some variety for sure. And Hades is a fun, fast-paced little game. It's very well made. What was that? Well, that might be what I do. I'm not sure just yet. What you gonna do? You gonna chase me? You can't. You're a hand. And these guys are just trying to get ahead in my hand. Oh, okay. They went and got me a little energy drink. I know. They're bad for you. Listen, it's this or like suffer. My Sue. What is this? A pickpocket. Oh yeah, you have to pickpockets themselves. No, I needed that. Stinky, move. Can I pick it up? Hey, you jerk. Okay, that's fine. We have... Bring me seashells. Yeah. You hold out your collection of shells for the sailor to inspect. Ah, a fine beauty. That's... Excuse me. Go on and take them to the captain. He'll see you're fairly compensated for your services. Can you go talk to her? Yeah, I kind of like... Speak to the poor girl who hasn't seen her father. Okay. Sorry, little girl. You know, finders keepers. You snooze, you lose. Oh, nice. Herbs? On the ship? Ah. No. A dapper fish sits beside a horde of seashells, obsessing over each one like a jeweler. He grabs the nearest one and runs his finned fingers carefully over the shell's spines. Bringing the seashell to his lips, he blows a low, trumpeting note. His bulbous eyes light up with hope, as if waiting for something to happen. But it's something like he's trying to call a mermaid or something like that. For once, sake, turning on do not disturb on my phone, just in case. An uneventful moment passes and he tosses the disappointing shell aside. What kind of voice? Useless piece of flotsam. This one! It's got to be this one! I'm looking for the captain of the ship. The fish's eyes swivel at you suspiciously. Are you daft? Can't you see my big hat? I am the captain. You don't look like much of the father of that little red-haired girl on the docks. Oh, then you must be talking about my predecessor. Tragic, really. The fish shakes his head and blows sad bubbles from his pipe. Grabs the nearest shell and runs his thin fingers carefully over its spines. What happened? Poor bloke went overboard during a nasty typhoon. We tried to fish him out of the drink, but I'm afraid to say he's with old Davy Jones now. I think he killed him. As his trusty first mate, it was my responsibility to take up his mantle. He adjusts his oversized hat with pride. Now, you must best have something for me, or else you wouldn't be wasting my time. You mean these seashells? The deckhand outside said you'd pay for them. The fish tears the shells out of your hands with such force that you nearly lose your footing. He brings the first shell to his lips and blows on it so hard that specks of slime go flying everywhere. It makes a pathetic squealing whistle. The fish slumps back down into his fat red chair, tossing aside the shell with sharp disdain. Cursed rubbish! I'll never find it. Find what? If you're looking to pick up a musical instrument, you're sure going about it in a funny way. Never you mind, what? Just bring me more seashells. He flicks an odd coin-shaped object at your feet. It's a sand dollar. He's paying with sand dollars. What's this? I just traded you a bunch of shells. It's the currency of the future. If you get in on the ground floor, you'll be richer than the stag prince when I'm in charge of things. So if you want to be set for life, you just bring me more seashells. I think I'll manage my own investments, thank you. I shame I have to break the bad news to that child about her father. Jerk. The kid's dead. Died. And you're like, oh well. What do you mean? Oh, hey, skeleton key. I have one. Hold up. I want to see if that works. Oh wow, okay. Awesome. I wonder what's in the one under the in the well. Yeah, in the forest, the first area. Did you get inside the boat? Have you seen my dog? I'm afraid to inform you that your father was lost at sea. What? That's impossible. He's the captain, and a captain never abandons his ship. Who told you that he was lost? Was it that slimy first mate, the fish? As a matter of fact, it was. Why? Of course! That explains why everyone is collecting seashells. He's trying to find the conch. I've got the conch! He's swindling everyone in town just so they'll help him find a conch shell? It's not just any conch. My dad used to tell a story to all who listen. One night during a terrible storm, a handsome young sailor fell overboard. As he sank down into the sea, a beautiful mermaid came to his rescue. I was right. She brought him back to the shore beneath the lighthouse. It was love at first sight, but alas, they couldn't be together. She had fins and he had feet. They made a special promise. Whenever he'd miss her sweet voice, he'd stand under the lighthouse and blow an enchanted conch. No matter where she was, she'd hear the sound and come to see him. That way they could be together, even if only for a moment. Isn't that romantic? It's just a silly fairy tale, girl. That gross fish believes it! I bet he thinks he can make the mermaid fall in love with him if he gets the conch. They both got fins, after all. And maybe Medall's still out there. Maybe he got rescued by a mermaid, just like in the story. Oh, please, you have to find the conch before the fish does. It might be the only way to find my dog. If the fish has everyone in town combing the beach for this thing, makes you think I'll have a better chance. Maybe they're all looking in the wrong place. The sailor in the story lived in the lighthouse, not on the beach. Okay, I mean, very good point. Where do we need to go? Perfect. Let's see what's up at this lighthouse. I was right though, I was like, it's gonna be a mermaid. He's trying to summon a wife. A waifu. This old lighthouse has seen better days. Although it towers high above the pier, the paint has faded and the windows have crusted over layers of salt. The door refuses to budge. Groves of barnacles and coral seem to have sealed it shut. You put your ear to the keyhole and hear the unmistakable roar of the ocean inside. With your face close to the door, you spot words carved into the weathered wood. Lengthy, babbling prose about love, loss, and the sea. But what terrible poetry. But mayhaps it's some forlorn magic left here by the old lighthouse keeper. Well, if I don't have the time to go fishing for long lost keys. A good dose of love juice ought to open the opinion-bittered heart. I don't like that you call it love juice. That does not sound very nice. Okay, love potion. Alright. Oceanic oil. Let's see, can I make any of these? A deep one? What? Well, the deep ones are the big guys, right? The gross ones. Hey, you chill out. These guys. So, let's see here. Scales of common rune, some weird water. Well, that's easy. Okay. I'm gonna go collect some things. You guys sit tight. And we're back. I think I have enough to make what I need. So we needed to make the love potion. To make the love potion, you need the oceanic oil. With the oceanic oil, you need a deep one. To get a deep one, you have to make a tidal tincture. I hope you're following along. This will be on the test later. Okay, so another tincture. It just turns him into a little fish head. With I think he's got like legs, yeah. Where's that? Something that crawled up from the abyss. No, it's just a fish. Okay. So, make our oceanic oil. I need more barnacles. Oh, barnacles, Batman. Actually, I forget how to put barnacles. Do I... I need to fish them correct. We'll find out. Am I blind? I think I'm blind. I need a fishing lure. There it is. A couple of these. There's that. I think I've lost some brain cells here. Yeah, so that just gives me the fish, the little fishies. Oh yeah, these guys give me barnacles. That's right. Okay. That, yeah. Either way, I have, you know, things for later. So let us make our organic oil now. I have just enough barnacles for it. This, I needed a dryad fruit. We got that. Now for a key to my heart. A low potion and a skeleton key. And there we go. Everything we need. You're snapping at me. It's rude. On the lighthouse. So now, unlock the door. The rusty lock makes it sound like a sloppy kiss, as you turn the key inside it. Bubbling and creaking, the aged metal hinges protest after years of grime dissolve away. The wooden door swings open to reveal a wall of emerald seawater. You can see fish swimming about inside, but not a drop crosses the threshold. Oh, an actual ocean's in here, not just like hold your ear up to the, you know, shell up to the ear and you hear the ocean, and it's just like your blood flow that you hear. Oh my, the entire lighthouse must be filled up like a bottle. You prod the salty aperture with your fingers, sending ripples along the surface. Then, as if you pulled a stopper from a tub, the water begins to drain. Slowly at first, but quickly building ferocious speed. The waves cascade around you. You catch notes of a trumpeting sound droning above the crashing swells. The music turns to a soft whisper as the last of the flood is sucked away, leaving the inside of the lighthouse damp and encrusted with stranded sea life. You've been down to examine the source of the drainage. A golden conch shell is wedged between the waterlogged floorboards. The conch! I think that's from The Simpsons. The Simpsons. It's like the Lord of the Flies. The book, The Lord of the Flies, where there's like a bunch of schoolboys stranded on the island, and they use the conch to show kind of who's in power. And like the Simpsons are like, I've got the conch! I think it's The Simpsons. Anyway, you put the conch to your ear. It sounds as if an entire ocean is contained within it. What a marvel! I wonder if the mermaid will still answer its call after all this time. The child's story said to blow out over the water under the lighthouse. Standing at the end of the pier, you blow into the conch. You feel a warm breeze pass through the salty waves and uplift your spirits. A crystal clear trumpeting note rings out from the shell and seems to still the ocean waters to a mirror shine. The sweet laughter chimes like a bell in response, and a shadowy shape approaches from the depths below. Oh! An enormous full-bodied figure breaches the stillness. Full-bodied, okay. Breaches the stillness of the water, throwing her hair back joyfully and extending her arms out to the sun. She thrusts her body up into the outcropping of rock, splashing her long, thin tail in the waves. Aha! Oh. Oh no! As the mermaids speak, her voice is operatic. My gift, lain silent for years, now sounds again sad music for my ears. I'm not doing this. My lover long gone, but the memory still sweet. I thank you for nostalgia, but what would you entreat? I'm looking for a man lost at sea. He was the captain of that tall ship over there. You point to the high sails looming over the docks. I don't suppose you've had any dealings with him. This man I have seen, though his fate is not known. Placed on a plank of aboard his throat. I called it. Mutiny. Downward he plunged, though not to the bottom. There were great serpents swam up from the deep and got him. He was pushed overboard. And that grubby fish told me he was lost in the storm. Did you see where this Leviathan got to? The lagoon by the shore holds a secret below. Send away the tides and the serpent will show. Keep that conch close, blow and I shall abide. I'll bring the strength of the sea to your side. With her song finished, she blows you a wet kiss and starts preening her hair with a spiny seashell. Okay. Full-bodied. Okay. Oh, why'd they do it like that? Anyway, the lagoon near the docks. I think this is up. I had to take a boat. I went there one time. I think it was off camera. Listen, I don't remember. It's a lot of pauses and a lot of things I just can't keep up with because I am smart. This way. Yeah. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh, man. They really outdid themselves with that mermaid design. I joke. No. You take a deep breath and press the conch to your lips. Its clarion call echoes across the rippling tide. You feel the waves swell around your feet, reverberating with the sound of the conch. The water disappears so fast that you are unsure if the tides are receding into the ocean or if the seafloor itself is rising up from the depths. Interesting. When the waters recede, you look across the island to a yawning cave opening. From within, you sense the steady rhythm of enormous breaths. Is it this way? Oh wow. We drained the ocean. Some of it. Not sure where it's at. Listen, I don't know. I thought it was to my right. I'm confused, eh? Where you at, Chief? I don't see anybody. I just love like the fish with pigs. That's so silly. Okay, let's do some exploring. I'm getting stuck on all this stuff. Where do I go? Because I can't go in the water. I can't go any further than this. Oh, there's a cave. I'm so smart. Found it all by myself. First time. Ooh. Spooky. Dank. Oh. I see it. Hello. Oh wow. Whirlpool to the surface. That's okay. You can't help but shudder under the powerful gaze of this monstrosity before you. A booming voice sounds throughout the cavern as if you were in the very throat of the beast. Who dares enter my sanctum? I have come looking for a man lost at sea. The coils of the serpent shudder and wheeze. You brace yourself as the creature reels back and unleashes a cough loud enough to shatter a mountain. Excuse you. Have you caught ill, Master Serpent? You landwalkers are all alike, forever throwing your refuse into my waters. It's that person. I have been poisoned by your insufferable detritus. My stomach aches, my insides burn. What's the matter? Did you swallow something you shouldn't have? I swallowed many things. Then maybe keep your mouth shut. Like, you're not a water filter. You're not a baleen, whale. You should not be here, land creature. Now, you're not well, and I may be able to help you. Open up that gob of yours and let me take a look inside. Perhaps you have come to strike the final blow against me. Why should I trust you? You're being dramatic. I'm not gonna hurt you. But if you don't let me take a look inside your belly, the sickness will surely fester. Doubtful. But perhaps I can humor you if you prove that you are a friend to the ocean. Answer me these riddles then. Answer me these riddles 3. Only then will I trust your words, Landwalker. The first of my questions. You pull my waters from the ground to quench your thirst. What manner of beast sits atop the well of your forest? I think it's a fish. Another question. You may bury your dead in the earth, but there is no escape from the call of the deep. Whose watery gaze watches over your graveyard? It's a mermaid. The final question. You landwalkers desire gold over all things, but in front of your banking house, what creature rules with true happiness? I think it's a seagull. You have answered incorrectly. Let me try again in my memory. Isn't the still trap it used to be. Okay. So the forest well is a fish. A mermaid. Try a whale? Enormous creature rolls back its yellow eyes, bellowing with laughter. The laughter quickly succumbs to another bout of violent coughing. Curse my miserable body. Can I not even enjoy a moment of levity? It appears I was mistaken about you, Landwalker. You have proven yourself worthy of my trust. The beast opens wide its enormous cavernous jaws, filling the air with a fishy stench. Enter, but heed my warning. Break your word and I will digest you without hesitation. Do you have... Oh god. Can you have a say over if or not you can digest? Slurpee. Well, found him. Ahoy! Don't tell me that overgrown eel gobbled you up as well. Come and warm yourself by the fire. We ain't going anywhere soon. You look at the throbbing red walls of the monster's stomach and notice the discoloration and spotting. The campfire smoke is surely the cause of the beast's ailment. Actually, I came here looking for you, Captain. How'd you know I was a captain? There's a little minnow waiting on the docks for her father. Oh, my little girl, my heart and joy. I promised I'd see her as soon as we anchored, but I never got the chance. Has it got anything to do with that fishy fellow captaining your ship? Raising his arms in anger, the man stomps his feet at the fleshy floor. The outburst causes the serpent another coughing fit, rocking you back and forth. That rotten son of a barnacle! We were just a few weeks from home when he conspired to mutiny. Ever since I told him the tale of the mermaid and her conch, he got this hungry look in his eye. I ain't never seen someone so obsessed. So he and the other bad apples jumped me in the night and tied me up, the rest of my trusty crew as well. Then that flopping flounder made us walk the plank to the briny deep. I was praying to Neptune, and he must have answered my call. This great bloody serpent swallowed me up and saved me from drowning. Been stuck here ever since. Can't seem to get out, but the fire keeps me from going all the way through the other end, at least. Though with that metal head of yours, you ought to have no trouble passing through without much fuss. Just what I needed today. Say, all that smoke is causing our host great discomfort. I'm sure you'd both be happier if you parted ways. How do you suppose we do that? Let me see what I can cook up in that fire pit of yours. If I were to build up enough irritants, the beast may be provoked into explosively expelling the source. Do I need honey for the royal incense? No, okay. Okay, so the way I don't like that. I just don't care for it much. I can't go out the way I came in. I don't want to go through. I don't. Yep, that's great. Oh, okay. I'll be back in this cave shortly. So I've got the majority of what I need. So I needed the allergenic potpourri. The ingredients on this is dog hair, cat hair, and rat tail. It's just like allergens in a potpourri. This, I have everything I need other than that. Should go ahead and craft that. Craft our royal incense. I'm gonna go to the village, give the cat a treat, and we'll hack up a hairball. Man, listen, there is not many more things that are alarming than hearing a cat like trying to either throw up or hack up a hairball. It's gross. It's nasty. I don't love it. Let's see. This cat deserves a treat. And just passes out. So, cat hairball. We'll go ahead and craft our allergenic potpourri if I can find it. One bad thing with the grimoire getting as full as it is it is kind of hard to keep up with where everything's at. So I needed a potion of blight. I was able to craft that. And I got the royal incense. We should have everything that we need now to upsetty the sea serpent's tummy. Now I know a game, if I am able to buy it on Steam, I'm playing God of War, not Ragnarok, because I don't have a PS5 or PS4, but I'm playing the God of War on the channel, and I'm putting that on there. I don't care how long the episodes are, that is one of my favorite games of all time. It is perfect. I had it before I had a PS4. And then, you know, I don't have the PS4 anymore. So you set the smelly preparations beside the fire. That and, you know, recording on a PS4, all kinds of things. You set the smelly preparations beside the fire. Sounds like the same thing. Yeah, okay. You pile the eye-watering ingredients on the campfire and fan the flames. Soon black smoke billows up and fills every nook and cranny with its stinging odor. The captain scratches his nose and stifles a great sneeze. That's quite a concoction. The serpent will feel more than a little tickle in his throat. You feel a deep rumbling through the fleshy floor. Get ready to set sail, Captain. We're about to be out of here soon. You kick up the smoky coil, spreading the aggravating haze until a rumbling quake knocks you onto your backside. Round, Walker! What have you... The captain leaps into your arms and the two of you clutch each other tightly as muscles contract violently beneath your feet. A surging contraction forces you up and out of the serpent's blowhole like a gunshot. You shoot out of the serpent's cavern and clear over the lagoon. The captain holds you tighter than a life buoy as you sail across the blue sky. The tiny harbor front below grows closer and closer until the hulking mass of a ship rushes up to meet you. With a crash of splintering wood and rushing water, everything goes black. Oops. You regain your senses and get to your feet. Despite feeling a bit soggy, everything seems to be working order. Behind you, the fish's base of operations have been cracked open like an egg. Fishermen are busy rescuing shell-shocked sailors from the waters. Oh my, what happened here? You didn't see? A great bloody cannonball came rocketing out of the sky and stave in the captain's pride and joy. Poor girl didn't even stand a chance. I never seen a shot so powerful. I think all hands managed to get it clear of the wreckage, though. All hands, what about the fish? The buccaneer wipes a single, salty tear from his face. He points to something familiar that has washed up on the nearby shore. You know what they say. The captain always goes down with his ship. Oh, that was... Wow. That was not very timely at all. It appears to be the bicorn captain's hat last worn by the fish. Waterlogged and shot through with splinters. You reach down to pick it up, but it flops on the sand like... What is it? We're on the deck and flop like a fish. Aye, aye, Captain. SpongeBob. Flops on the sand like some sea beach creature. The soul of the fish. Hey! Nice, quick, to the point. I love it. So... Hey, chill out. With all that said and done, if you liked the video, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more in the future, well, I'll give my spiel after this. You found the captain and his daughter in a loving embrace. Oh, doll, I just knew you'd come back. My sweet little sea star, I'm so sorry I made you wait for so long. Can you ever forgive this old wash-up? Reunited and it feels so good. So, like I was saying, if you liked it, be sure to hit the like. If you want to see more content like this in the future, hit subscribe. It'd help out a great deal and would mean so much to me. And as always, I will see you next time. See ya!